History is full of scandals, betrayals, conspiracies, and cover-ups. But there's one event so bizarre, so morbid. It sounds like something straight out of a horror movie. In 897 AD, the Catholic Church held a trial. But here's the twist. The defendant was already dead. This is the story of the Cadaver Synod, when a pope's rotting corpse was dragged into court to stand trial. To understand this madness, we need to travel back to medieval Rome, a city where politics, religion, and personal grudges were deadly business. At the center of this power struggle was Pope Formosus. During his reign, Formosus made powerful enemies, including a man named Stephen, a bishop who would eventually become Pope Stephen VI. Now, church politics in the 9th century were brutal. Popes rose and fell like pawns in a deadly game. And when Formosus died in 896, you'd think his enemies would let him rest in peace, but nope. The following year, Pope Stephen VI had Formosus's body exhumed. The decomposing corpse was dressed in papal robes, seated on a throne inside St. Peter's Basilica, and placed on trial. Yes, a literal dead man's trial. Known as the Cadaver Synod, or Synodus Horrenda, the macabre spectacle saw the corpse accused of crimes like perjury and illegally serving as pope. A deacon was appointed to speak for the dead pope, because apparently that's a job you could get back then. Unsurprisingly, the dead Formosus was found guilty. Formosus's papacy was declared invalid. His acts as pope were annulled. But Stephen wasn't done. The corpse's 3 blessing fingers were chopped off, a medieval way of defiling a holy man's body, and then it was dumped into the Tiber River. Rome was horrified. Even in a time known for brutality, this was a step too far. The public turned on Pope Stephen VI. A few months later, he was imprisoned and strangled to death in his cell. Chaos reigned in the Vatican, and several popes rose and fell in quick succession. The Cadaver Synod remains one of history's most surreal scandals, a reminder that power struggles, personal grudges, and madness have always shaped history. So the next time you think politics is wild today, remember that time a pope put a corpse on trial. If you enjoyed this bizarre slice of history, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what insane historical event you want me to cover next.